The world of classic rock is mourning the loss of a true legend. Mark Randall Volman, beloved vocalist, guitarist, songwriter, and co-founder of the iconic 1960s band The Turtles, has passed away. He died on Saturday, September 5th, 2025, after a short illness. He was 78 years old. Fans around the globe remember him not only for his powerful stage presence and trademark frizzy hair, but also for his vibrant spirit, his teaching, and his lifelong dedication to music. Early life, family background. Mark Volman was born on April 19, 1947, in Los Angeles, California. He grew up in the neighborhood of Westchester, where his passion for music blossomed at an early age. His father was Jewish, and his mother was Catholic, creating a diverse household that valued creativity and culture. During his teenage years, Volman became a member of a local band called the Crossfires, which would later evolve into the Turtles. He graduated from Westchester High School in 1965, setting the stage for a remarkable journey in music. Rise to fame, the Turtles. In the mid-60s, Mark Volman and his close friend Howard Kaylan co-founded the Turtles. The band quickly became one of the most beloved groups of the era, famous for their upbeat sound and timeless harmonies. Their biggest hit, Happy Together, released in 1967, became a #1 song in America and still stands as an anthem of its time. Mark's lively performances, combined with his trademark humor and his unforgettable Afro-style hair, made him a fan favorite. At one point in 1968, his hair was so distinctive that he insured it for $100,000 against fire, theft, or illness, a story that only added to his legend. Flo, Eddie, Frank Zappa years. When the Turtles disbanded, contractual restrictions prevented Volman and Kaylan from performing under their own names. To overcome this, they reinvented themselves as Flo Eddie, with Mark adopting the nickname Flo, short for the fluorescent leech. The duo joined Frank Zappa's avant-garde group, the Mothers of Invention, and contributed to the cult classic film and album 200 Motels in 1971. Beyond Zappa Flo, Eddie built their own following through concerts, studio albums, and even voice work in films and cartoons, such as Down and Dirty Dust. The Happy Together tour, later performances. Decades after their first success, Volman never stopped performing. Starting in the 1980s and continuing well into the 21st century, he helped lead the Happy Together tour, a traveling celebration of 60s music that brought nostalgia to audiences worldwide. Even after battling throat cancer in 2015, which he courageously overcame, Mark returned to the stage. By 2018, with Howard Kaylan retired due to health struggles, Mark carried on as the last original member of the Turtles still touring, ensuring that fans could continue to celebrate the songs they love. Academic achievements, teaching career. Mark Volman was not just a rock star, he was also a dedicated scholar and teacher. At the age of 45, he began a new chapter by enrolling at Loyola Marymount University. He graduated magna cum laude in 1997 with a degree in communications, even serving as valedictorian of his class. His speech included a spontaneous chorus of Happy Together, a moment fondly remembered by his classmates. He went on to earn a Master of Fine Arts in Screenwriting in 1999 and became a respected professor of music business. He taught at Loyola, Los Angeles Valley College, and later Belmont University in Nashville. Known affectionately as Professor Flo, he inspired generations of students, blending real-world experience with classroom lessons. Personal life, family. In his personal life, Volman married his high school sweetheart, Patricia Lee Hickey, in January 1967. Their marriage lasted for 25 years, and together they raised two daughters, Serena Marie and Hallie Ray. In 2000, he married his second wife, Emily. That relationship ended in divorce in 2015. Through all the ups and downs, his greatest pride was his role as a father, and he remained close to his daughters throughout his life. Net worth lifestyle. By the time of his passing, Mark Volman's net worth was estimated to be around $5 million. His income came not only from touring and recording, but also from his long teaching career and royalties from his timeless music catalog. Despite his fame, Volman lived a modest lifestyle, preferring to focus on his family, his students, and his love of music. He was never one to chase extravagance, instead investing his energy into creating, performing, and educating. Interesting facts. Legacy. Volman once insured his hair for $100,000. He appeared in Frank Zappa's surreal movie 200 Motels. He spent more than 50 years touring, performing over 60 concerts a year, even into his late 60s. He balanced his rock star persona with a respected academic career, a rare feat in the music industry. Cause of death. In June of 2023, Volman revealed that he had been diagnosed with Lewy body dementia, a progressive neurological disease that affects memory, thinking, and movement. Despite his brave fight, his health declined in the final months of his life. On September 5, 2025, he passed away peacefully, leaving behind a musical legacy that spanned 6 decades. Legacy Final Tribute. Mark Volman's life was a remarkable blend of rock stardom, humor, and teaching. From his early days co-founding the Turtles and giving the world the unforgettable anthem Happy Together, to his adventurous years with Frank Zappa and his comedic partnership with Howard Kaylan as Flo Eddie, he showed that music could be fun, daring, and timeless. What set Mark apart was his ability to reinvent himself. He was not only a musician who packed concert halls, but also a professor who stood in front of classrooms, inspiring a new generation of students to chase their dreams in the music business. His students called him Professor Flo, a title he wore with pride, proving that legends can continue shaping the future even after the spotlight shifts. Mark's story is one of laughter, resilience, and passion. He overcame personal health battles, kept touring well into his later years, and never lost his joy for performing. To his fans, he was a voice of the 60s that never faded. To his family and students, he was a mentor and a friend. As we say goodbye, we remember the harmony he brought into our lives. Though he is gone, his music, his humor, and his lessons will live on for generations. Rest in peace, Mark Volman, a true legend who taught the world how to stay happy together.